Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she tryin' bless me like I said I chew, like a sneeze. Please for them trick and squeeze, I'm getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Lord, but I'm lying-hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist. No crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages or foreign menage. Sucking and swallowing anything for $1. They tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it for Mariah. Lord, I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? Flexing on these, I'm like Papa on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. Rose, the captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she'll ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my hands on my toes. Cause these want me dead, and I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. These try to take my life, they around, get killed. You around, get smoked. Cause these Philly I bought with me, don't around, no joke. No, all I know is murder. When they come to me, I got young that's rolling. I got throwing bees. I done did the DOA. I done did the KODs. Every time I'm in that bitch, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head. I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home. That young be wildin'. We young, we mobbing. Like Batman and Wood Robbie. This two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like real wood up. Real wood up. If you ain't about that murder game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get your pussy stuck up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. That day he game on wood. With that Puma life in my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same, they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that bull, the same, that flop. I'm the same from First Street with them neck braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on me. They gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemies.
Just one, two.
And when this beef, I turn my enemies to memories. We them, they go for 40, ain't no 10 the key. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave you, they ain't done pretty home. Gon' still my. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that dope boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo! Cook that shit up, Quay.
Go to lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on the bros for the immunity. Paying feed them, that ain't gon' ruin me. I'm the only one out that outdo me. I got by the group trying to do me. My life like a movie, get hit in the water. Don't got put in no work, guys in orders. These things got serious, the millions come plural. I'm living by morals, we swiping and keeping no door. Explorer, I'm young and I'm turned, I got galore. My baby mom will cost 250, I'm splurging. Got 5 million cash just in case if he merging. My young he'll get away, they be virgin. It happen like this, I ain't do it on purpose. I'm working my move. Which one you working? I turned on my coupe, bought a coupe off of Versus. I'm tired of these scribbles, I'm going at nurses and doctors and dentists. You started, I finished. I told you we with it. My word is like gold in my city. I tell them to go, they gon' get it. I heard that you froze when they hit it. Putting these in the business, you know that you tripping. I tell them no, they gon' listen. Knowing these be sweet and some different. She tryna leave me, I'm low down. I hang with savages, don't bring it around. I'm going bougie, I'm switching my profile. All of my cars get delivered with no miles. They think they do and we don't, I don't know how. Run through the low car, the plug, I need more pounds. I put on drip every day from the floor up. I'm getting sick of it, post some more up. Yeah, Cullen and shouting, my driving ain't solid. I keep them on point, make sure nobody follow us. I got a Glock with a shot that can stop a truck. I get the money 8 ways like an octopus. Nowhere in hell I'ma give all these choppers up. Team full of players, ain't nobody stopping us. He out of lung, then we popping them. Been raising hell back in school, I was popular. Yeah, all of my face, making my too much, she lazy. I was thinking price too high and not raising. My bank account getting outraged. Smelling like me, had to switch up my phrasing. And I'm sitting outside, get the files get flavored. Switch up my route to the house, had to change. Still with the I forget that I'm famous. She tryna leave me, I'm low down. I hang with savages, don't bring it around. I'm going bougie, I'm switching my profile. All of my cars get delivered with no miles. They think they do and we don't, I don't know how. Run through the low car, the plug, I need more pounds. I put on drip every day from the floor up. I'm getting sick of it, post some more up. Yeah, she tryna leave me, I'm low down. I hang with savages, don't bring it around. I'm going bougie, I'm switching my profile. All of my cars get delivered with no miles. They think they do and we don't, I don't know how. Run through the low car, the plug, I need more pounds. I put on drip every day from the floor up. I'm getting sick of it, post some more up. Yeah.
Let's go. Yo, Uzi Vert. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I done made so many millions, ain't nothing to think about. And
Test 1, 2, 3. Thanks again for joining us, and everybody welcome on the PNH Varsity Sports live on YouTube. We're excited to have you here for this matchup between the 4-0 Pattonville Pirates and your 6-4 Parkway North Vikings.
That's all on my engine, that's probably the reason I'm out here be racing out. I'm too evil. It's nobody out here could save me now. I remember when I was younger, my girl ain't answer my phone to listen to take you down. My diamonds ain't that's like Chris Brown. Look at my wrist is lit now. My shooting around. Better get down. Let's go. I'm not worried about no these they fake, they hate, they all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Parkway North High School for your matchup between the Pattonville Pirates and your Parkway North Vikings. We thank you for everybody joining us on the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. Tip-off to begin shortly with starting lineups before that. Looking for a quality college education at a great value, St. Louis Community College offers affordable education in core 42 classes that are guaranteed to transfer to any public four-year college or university. Get started today at stl.edu.
She was G when I put in my. She was screaming, she said, come on, take it out. And loyalty, I swear that's everything. And for me, got that's gonna kill it out. And when I do a show, it's 100,000 with the venue, probably with just paying out. And she know he a bum, so his girlfriend with me. And you know, late night, she be staying out. I ain't do it on purpose, oops, my bad. I didn't mean that, that's the reason he hating out. Got a V12, that's all on my engine, that's probably the reason I'm out here be racing out. Walked in and I had to go get a bag. Walked in, had to go get a big bag. Brought the big bag for the brand new bag. Why the what I care what you say? Had a head like a toupee. Okay, they wanna see a new way. Made 200 racks in 2 days. My diamonds, they coolin', cool J. No, your swag don't move me. That's not new Rollie, that's a new face. Spent 50 racks in Gucci. Spent 80 racks in Louis. Okay, my life is great. Walk around with a whole lot of Uchis. On the sides, gotta feel like boozy. Hand wet, I ain't play with it. I don't know why these be playing. I don't know why these be watching. I don't know why these be clocking. That's why I got time for yo. Cause a like me, I'm not watching. Cause a like me, I'm not clocking. Yeah, a like me fill my pocket. Yeah, a like me be showstoppers. I done made so many millions, ain't nothing to think about. And she me because I am the one that still come back even though I made it out. I thought she was G when I put in my. She was screaming, she said, come on, take it out. And loyalty, I swear that's everything. And for me, got that's gonna kill it out. And when I do a show, it's 100,000 with the venue, probably with just paying out. And she know he a bum, so his girlfriend with me. And you know, late night, she be staying out. I ain't do it on purpose, oops, my bad. I didn't mean that, that's the reason he hating out. Got a V12, that's all on my engine, that's probably the reason I'm out here be racing out.
Before I go broke like Jock, with that dog like V. Not that rock, that P. How many down in my sock, can't hold my Glock. Reason I don't really like that. Young turn, can't wipe no. Excuse my friends don't like no limo 10 on fat, my cars, yeah, I had it hurt. So my broke bad, I ain't had it hurt. Yeah, that sucks. Two-tone AP, yeah, I'm bust. Got to hear from her, ain't even wanna why? Bye. No, me, say thing revive. Tell him bro should've died. No, he ain't Kim, dog, he ain't even try. Still a bet my last few nights in the hood. Take who chain up, not good. Probably in some fast with a Glock in the hood. Course had take spell and walk on the wood. First turn in the hood, they curious. 4 cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run on 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy Dickies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking L's, finally got me an M. Still making double, I don't call when I spin. S550 2018, gotta come 20 if you hopping in the Benz. Young turn from the D to the A, I'm rocking with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Braves. Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay.
I'ma turn it up a little more this time. Used to dream about getting out, got it on dry. I had a spot like a varsity. What do you have? You buy 20, I front what you buy. I put on drip, I believe I can fly. Nigga, know that I'm rich, but they know not to try. I had a show in Detroit and I started reviving. Spent 50 on all of the guys. All of these in these stores make a mission. And plus I'ma tip them, they holding my side. Get in your car and just put on your flashes and follow the hearse. And you say you gon' ride, cause somebody gon' die if they with us. Turn a 5 to a dime, that's a double up. Around walking church on my double cut. This that happen, I'm praying, I give it up. Take a stay with the wood, make him give it up. Know I ran through a meal every week off of weed. Bro, beat the truck, I can give me some street. Got it back in the pickup, I won't even leave, run it up. Around, get the vet, DT, keep a hot boy with me, I got love from BG. Chasing his paper since 12 or 13, running around in these streets, it was me and Marquise.
First turn from the hood, they curious. 4 cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run on 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy Dickies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking L's, finally got me an M. Still making double, I don't call when I spin. S550 2018, gotta come 20 if you hopping in the Benz. Young turn from the D to the A, I'm rocking with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the Braves. Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay. First turn from the hood, they curious. 4 cars, about 5 in jury.
I get the comments with number that's period. I got your B on one, put on the mirrors. First young in the A2 land, run on 14 mil, started 14 grams. Dope boy Dickies and diamonds and Tim. You shouldn't play with that boy, he is not one of them.
Bro, I kept taking
Parkway North High School is proud to have Wagner Portrait Group as the official photographer of Parkway Athletics. From team and individual portraits to school and senior pictures, visit WagnerPortraitGroup.com to view all your student portrait memories.
Yeah, we pay.
Yeah, we pay.
Whoa. Yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby.
I want to thank everybody who is joining us live on the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube and for this exciting matchup here on this Wednesday evening between the Parkway North Vikings and the Pattonville Pirates. Pattonville Pirates, the visiting team, just north of Parkway North here, and neighbors of both these high schools, pretty much neighboring the same communities. And the Pattonville Pirates on a 4-0 start to their season. Short season so far for the Pattonville Pirates with the pandemic affecting many of their games, but starting it off undefeated indeed. And the Parkway North Vikings looking to make a stop to that undefeated record today. Parkway North Vikings at 5-4, just as many losses as the entire games of Pattonville for the season, but looking to turn it around are the Parkway North Vikings. Lost their last game here at home, but are looking to turn things around today against the Pattonville Pirates and make a statement as they look to stay above 500. We'll have starting lineups for you in a moment, but we thank you again for joining us at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube.
Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these be at when they say they doing all this?
Sports medicine for Parkway Athletics is provided by Mercy Sports Medicine. Whatever your sport, Mercy has the physicians, athletic trainers, and physical therapists to keep you at the top of your game. Learn more at mercy.net/sportsmed.
And the money's hard to make, so I bet they on their face right now. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last. Whoa, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where did these be at when they say they doing all this and all that? When he tell the story, that's not how it went. No, they be lying 100%. Moved out of the wrist and forgot about the bed. Now they just called me to tell me come get it. Now that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. That people dead and now they won't dead it. Yeah. Heart is still beating, my still eating. Backyard it look like the garden eating. Pillow talk with him, she spilling the tea. And then Shawty came back and said she didn't mean it. It's hard to believe it. I know that they.
And once again, we'd like to welcome you to Parkway North High School for the matchup between the 4-0 Pattonville Pirates and your 5-4 Parkway North Vikings. We'll go through the starting lineups as both of the teams get back to their coaches before they take the court. Starting lineups for the visiting Pattonville Pirates: number 1, Levi Banks; number 15, Elijah Carter; number 10, Justin Coleman; number 22, Jonathan Cosby; and number 0, Kellen Thames. And the starting lineups for your Parkway North Vikings: number 0, Maceo James; number 2, Keyshawn Petty; number 10, Michael Berry; number 20, David Shilp; and number 22, Adi Kapitanovich. Thank you for joining us today at Parkway North High School and everybody on the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday evening for a great basketball game between these neighboring schools. At Maryville University, you'll find a place that challenges students academically, a place where students expand their worldview. At Maryville, all freshmen receive a free iPad. It's part of the Digital World program, connecting students to each other, their passion, and their world. For more information, go to maryville.edu. I also want to thank our referees for tonight's game. These individuals are selected to work based upon consistency, hard work, and excellence. Please join us today in showing our appreciation for these hard-working individuals. Tip-off is next. Parker North winning the tip. David Sharp off the tip. Keyshawn Petty controlling the basketball. Michael Berry driving out to Maceo James off the mark with a three-pointer. And Pattonville on the attack. Almost a steal from Maceo James. Knocks it to the scorer's table. Shot is no good, but the putback. Kellen Thames for 2. Both teams on the full court press here. Both teams looking to run the ball. Nice pass from David Schilp to Michael Berry. And Parkway North will reset. Foul on Keyshawn Petty, his first. Elijah Carter for 2. Keyshawn Petty's drive is blocked by Pattonville, and Elijah Carter on the attack again, all the way passing to Kellen Thames. Kellen Thames for 2, headed the line for the three-point play. The foul on Adi Kapitanovich of the Vikings, his first. Basket good from Kellen Thames. Converts the three-point play, and he leads scoring with 5 points. Keyshawn Petty handing the basketball. Foul on Levi Banks, his first. Another foul back in the backcourt off Pattonville. That's 2 in this possession. Foul on Kellen Thames. And still, Parkway North has not crossed half court on this possession until now. Nice job by Keyshawn Petty to get those 2 fouls against Pattonville. Michael Berry driving. And back to Keyshawn Petty to reset. David Ship with a nice drive, but a steal from Kellen Thames, headed the other way. Kellen Thames right up and in. Kellen Thames for 2. Parkway North not set, throwing the ball in. It'll be Pattonville basketball on the turnover. And a timeout, Parkway North. The Parkway School District is proud to have an apparel deal with Winning Streak Incorporated. For all of your apparel needs, visit www.winningstreak.com. And a tough start here for the Parkway North Vikings, 9-0 with just 2 minutes have played so far in this game. Parkway North making some poor decisions in their own backcourt on this very good full court press from Pattonville Pirates. Timeout called by Russell Vincent, head coach of the Vikings, to get his team straight. It's Pirate basketball. Throws it off of Adi Kapitanovic's back, and it doesn't seem to work out, but they get possession still. That'll be an over the back call. Foul on Elijah Carter. Only 1 shot attempt so far for Parkway North. Maceo James, the only one to shoot a basket. And another foul. Foul on Elijah Carter, his second. Keelan Mitchell into the game for the Vikings. Freshman Keelan Mitchell into the game for Michael Berry, as the Vikings looking to get on the board. And that'll be a travel on the Vikings. Nino Lee into the game for the Pirates. Another turnover for Parkway North. A long three-pointer, no good. David Ship with the rebound. Off to Keyshawn Petty, and off to the races are the Vikings. Adding some size, putting in Keelan Mitchell with David Chilp and Adi Kapitanovic, along with Maceo James. Keelan with a drive, no good. Maceo James muscling it, but number 22, Jonathan Cosby, pulls down the basketball, and a turnover. Keyshawn Petty with the drive, and in. Keyshawn Petty for 2. And the Vikings are on the board, 9-2 with 4:40 left to play in the first quarter. A nice move to get through, and a beautiful pass. Basket good from Jonathan Cosby. Nino Lee drove through 2 defenders to get to Jonathan Cosby. Looked like a pitch there, but no call. And David Shilp gets it out to Adi Kapitanovic with a nice save. And they'll reset. David Shilp with a nice individual effort to keep it alive for the Vikings. Adi Kapitanovic up. 3-ball good from Adi Kapitanovic. And the Vikings trying to get that basketball. Nino Lee, and a steal from Keyshawn Petty. The Vikings leader in steals this season. A nice pass to Maceo James. David Shilp up and no good. Adi Kapitanovic fighting for the basketball, but it'll be Pirate basketball. Michael Berry and Tal Dean into the game for the Vikings. Taldeen seeing his first minutes for the Vikings. Hardworking player, hardworking senior for the Parkway North Vikings. Jonathan Cosby able to control that basketball with his size. Shoots it for two, and it is good. Jonathan Cosby for two. Keyshawn Petty, one of the best ball handlers in the area, handling the basketball for the Vikings. A nice cut from Keyshawn Petty. Keyshawn Petty for two. Keelan Mitchell to Keyshawn Petty on the give and go, and what a fantastic play for the Vikings, 13-7. Be a foul on the floor.
Foul on Maceo James. Sir Lewis into the game for the Vikings. Mike Irving into the game for the Pirates.
A pull-up jumper for three is an air ball and out of bounds for the Pirates.
Eric McDaniels into the game for the Vikings.
Taldeen to throw in. And Sir Lewis will take over for the point guard duties. A nice cut from Michael Berry to Eric McDaniels, but they turn over the basketball again. The Pirates come down the other end. And a huge play, Kellen Thames for two. Kellen Thames having a great game so far and got to the basket very quickly on that play. Right through the defense. Michael Berry driving right down the middle. Michael Berry for two. Michael Berry had an open layup right there as the Vikings are making a run here, only down by 6 now. Kellen Thames, the leading point scorer so far this game, and a turnover. Keyshawn Petty down the other way, up and in. Keyshawn Petty for two. And Parkway North really turning it on here at the end of the first quarter, 15-11 with 1:30 left to play. And another steal from Michael Berry. Michael Berry down the other side, throws it up, and that'll be another foul against the Pirates.
Foul on Kellen Thames. His second timeout. Pattonville Pirates 15-11 with 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. What could be better than this great basketball game than Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers? So head into Raising Cane's in St. Charles, across the street from Lindenwood University or the St. Anne's location near the airport, or any of your fast food delivery services. Hot, fresh, and never frozen chicken fingers are waiting there for you. Don't forget about the delicious tangy cane sauce. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
And what a turnaround, folks, for this game. The Parkway North Vikings starting 9-0 to start this game as Pattonville took an early lead. But now the Vikings on a run and could pull with 2 free throws here by Michael Berry. Could pull into a 2-point range. Excuse me, there was a foul on the floor, so no shots, but Parkway North will retain possession. If they score here, they will only be down by 2 or 1 with a 3-pointer. Vikings putting their full court press to good use so far at the end of this first quarter. Sir Lewis handles the basketball, trying to get to Keyshawn Petty. A bounce pass, Keyshawn will drive, puts it up, and it'll be a foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Foul on Tavant Lopak. First basket good from Keyshawn Petty. Adi Kapitanovic into the game for the Vikings. Jaden Essex into the game for the Pirates. Both good from Keyshawn Petty. 15-13 now. Only a 2-point game with a very nice comeback from the Parkway North Vikings, making this an interesting game here as three-pointer attempted but no good. Same team, David Schilp with the basket now to Keyshawn Petty, and here we go. Keyshawn Petty driving to the hoop, hip and over, but no good. Elijah Carter with the rebound. Driving himself through, and that'll be a foul. Foul on Adi Kapitanovic, his second. Elijah Carter to shoot for the Pirates. First basket good from Elijah Carter, Keelan Mitchell, and Maceo James into the game for the Vikings. Keyshawn Petty getting a breather for the Vikings. Much needed breather to end this first quarter. Second shot from Elijah Carter is no good. A one-possession game here still at Parkway North High School. Over the head, though, Sir Lewis to Michael Berry, and that'll be a turnover, Pirates basketball. .50 seconds left to play here in the first quarter, 16-13 in favor of the Pirates, and they'll look to make this a two-possession game. A nice pass from Elijah Carter getting up, and that'll be a foul on the Vikings again. A lot of fouls so far this first quarter. Foul on Maceo James. Tavon Lopax to shoot for the Pirates. First basket, no good. Keyshawn Petty into the game for the Vikings. Tal Dean into the game for the Vikings. No good from Tavon Lopax. Pattonville trying to come down with it, but David Schilp ends up with the basketball. It is a one-possession game after both missed free throws from Tavon Lopax, and Michael Berry straight through, and another foul is called, and that'll put the Vikings in the early bonus. Foul number 14, Tavon to Lopax. Michael Berry to shoot. First basket, no good from Michael Berry. Second basket good from Michael Berry. Michael Berry makes it a 2-point game. 30 seconds left. Keelan Mitchell trying to get to the basketball. And it'll be a travel call. Coach Vincent of the Parkway North Vikings calling for the last shot. Keyshawn Petty looking to start his offense and maybe make this a tie game or maybe a Viking lead heading into the second quarter. Tal Dean handles the basketball. Back to Keyshawn Petty, their point guard. 6 seconds now as Keyshawn Petty driving. Another cut and no good. They threw it up and that'll end the first quarter. 16-14 in favor of the Pattonville Pirates as we end the first quarter. Thank you again for joining us at Parkway North High School and on PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. What an incredible first quarter here for this game here at Parkway North High School on this Wednesday evening as the 4-0 Pattonville Pirates are in the lead by 2 points. They started this game off 9-0, and then Parkway North Vikings using their full court press to their advantage, making some key turnovers, and have put this game into striking distance as we head into the second quarter. Keyshawn Petty, the leading point scorer for the Vikings at 14 points, tried to tie the game up with a last-minute layup and just rimmed out. It's going to be an exciting end to the first half as the Parkway North Vikings are already in the bonus. Pirates are getting amped up, ready to go. Here we go, folks. Been involved in an auto accident or have storm damage? If so, call Schaefer Auto Body. They'll fix your vehicle and make a donation to the Alumni Association. Just make sure to tell them you are a Parkway alum. 16-14 in favor of the Pirates. Second quarter action coming at you.
Before I got paid, before it ever mattered what I had in my bank. Yeah, back when I was trying to get a tip at Subway, and back when I was rapping for the hell of it. But nowadays we rapping to stay relevant. I'm guessing that if we can make some wishes,
It'll be Pattonville basketball.
then maybe, yo, maybe I go back to the day.
Levi Banks will handle the basketball to Elijah Carter. Jonathan Cosby off the mark, and North will handle the basketball. David Schilt putting one up, and just off. Keelan Mitchell trying to get the rebound, and that'll be a foul as his hand got tangled up. Foul on Keelan Mitchell. And just like that, it's a 13th foul of the game and 6 for Parkway North, one more away from both teams being in the bonus early in the second quarter. Could prove costly for both these teams as nobody's giving anybody an inch in this great defensive game. Elijah Carter off the mark, and Parkway North coming down with another rebound. Keyshawn Petty with a nice cut. Keyshawn Petty for 2. And that'll be a tie game, folks, as Keyshawn Petty, his 10th point of the afternoon, the leading point scorer in the game. Keyshawn Petty doing well, cutting to the hoop. A nice trap in the corner, but a nice pass from Elijah Carter. Gets it to Jonathan Cosby, but no good. Taldine blocking out. No call, still on the play. And it'll be an out-of-bounds call on Pattonville. No possession must have been had. Nino Lee into the game for the Pirates. Eric McDaniels into the game for the Vikings, along with Maceo James. And the Vikings, for the first time all game, have possession of the basketball, and it is a tie game. They could take their first lead all evening. Eric McDaniels now handling the basketball. Back to Keyshawn Petty. A nice cut from Taldine, but could not be seen. Parkway North being very patient with the basketball. Maceo James with a nice move back and forth, but Elijah Carter, and a nice steal from Nino Lee. Nino makes a little cut and a huge foul off Maceo James. Foul on Maceo James. Nino Lee to shoot. That's the third foul from Maceo James. And we're not even anywhere near close to the first half being over. First basket good from Nino Lee. Dallas Parker into the game for the Vikings. Second basket good from Nino Lee. Pattonville taking the lead again, 18-16. Back in the driver's seat here. And another steal. Elijah Carter this time going straight to the hoop and in, and a unfortunate foul from Eric McDaniels. Foul on Eric McDaniels' basket is good from Elijah Carter, who head to the line for the three-point play. Adi Kapitanovic into the game for the Vikings. And that is back-to-back steals for the Pirates as they look to turn this game around. Get it back in their favor here with a 5-point lead from a free throw from Elijah Carter. It is up, but no good again from the free throw line. Eric McDaniels with the rebound. Keyshawn Petty handles it, and here we go for the Vikings. Almost another steal for the Pirates there. Adi Kapitanovic just entered the game, puts it up and in. Adi Kapitanovic for 2. Making an instant impact is Adi Kapitanovic, putting it in striking distance again. 2 points behind are the Vikings. Kelvin Thames doing a great job driving to the hoop. He'll head to the line for 2. Foul on Eric McDaniels. First basket good from Kellen Thames. Michael Berry and Keelan Mitchell into the game for the Vikings. Both good from Kellen Thames. 22-18, 5 minutes left in the first half. Adi Kapitanovic, another drive out to Michael Berry, trying to steal as Elijah Carter and gets a tip on it. And just out of his reach, it'll be Parkway North basketball on the turnover. Dallas Parker handles the basketball. Dallas Parker, not so many minutes the past couple of games, but putting up a huge shot here for the Vikings, just short. And Kellen Thames will go all the way around and tries to dunk and is denied by the rim. Could have been an easy layup for 2. But a nice rebound offensively from Michael Berry, up and no good. But Kellen Thames gets a nice pass off, trying to lead. No good. And a timeout called on Pattonville. Timeout, Pattonville Pirates. 22-18 with 4 minutes left to play in the first half. The Parkway School District would like to thank our gold-level partners, Daily Smokehouse, Chesterfield Valley Dental, Nothing Bun Cakes, and Setley Jewelers for all their support. An interesting turn of events here, folks, as the Pattonville Pirates going for it all with a dunk, no good. Then comes back the other way. Parkway North can't capitalize, and then Pattonville can't capitalize on the other end. And it's back and forth, 22-18 over Parkway North basketball with just over 4 minutes left to play. Thank you again for joining us at PNH Varsity Sports on the live stream on YouTube, as Parkway North looks to make this a one-possession game. David Schilp off the mark from 3, and Parkway North cannot get anything going from 3-point. Out of bounds off Michael Berry, and it'll be the Pirate basketball. Elijah Carter almost throwing away, but Kellen Thames handles it. Long passes from the Pirates. Elijah Carter for 2. And a 6-point lead again for the Pirates, trying to break away from the Vikings. Oh, and a foul indeed. Foul on Justin Coleman of the Pirates. Keyshawn Petty to shoot. With both teams in the bonus, Keyshawn Petty headed line for the 1-and-1. First basket good from Keyshawn Petty. Second basket no good from Keyshawn Petty. Kellen Thames to shoot. Kellen Thames for 3. And a nice three-pointer from Kellen Thames will put an 8-point lead for the Pirates. Keelan Mitchell using his big body to get down there, but just missed. This freshman's going to be something special for the Vikings in the future. Kellen Thames up in an air ball, but right to his teammate who puts it up and in. Justin Coleman for 2. And this will be the largest lead of the night for either team with 10. And another Keyshawn Petty. Keyshawn Petty for 2. Up and in is Keyshawn Petty driving to the hoop again. He is having an incredible game, keeping the Vikings in it. And trying for another steal. Three-pointer off the mark for the Pirates, and Keyshawn Petty will head the other way. Adi Kapitanovic handles the basketball. Nino Lee going for the steal, but it'll be Viking basketball. Sir Lewis and Taldine into the game for the Vikings, along with Jonathan Cosby for the Pirates. Under 2 minutes now left to play in the first half. Adi Kapitanovic taking the shot. Ooh, and just missed. And Elijah Carter on his own taking a shot and missing, and Keyshawn Petty will head down the other side of the court. Up and in again. It is 2 for Keyshawn Petty. This offense is running through Keyshawn Petty as he drives to the basketball hoop every single play, it seems like. Doing a great job keeping his team in it. The middle seems to be wide open for the Pirates. Another long three-point shot, but in. Levi Banks for 3. Levi Banks hitting a long three-point shot to continue the lead at 9 points for the Pirates. Taldine cutting, putting it on the baseline just short. Long pass from the Pirates again. Levi Banks just made a huge three-pointer for his team, handling the basketball. Getting a play called for the Pirates. Nice move from Levi Banks. Out to Nino Lee, who takes the shot, and in. Nino Lee for 3. And again, the largest lead of the night for the Pirates at 12. And Sir Lewis shots and no good. Jonathan Cosby with the rebound up to Elijah Carter and it'll be an offensive foul. Foul on Nino Lee. Mike Irving into the game for the Pirates. Michael Berry and Evan Workman into the game for the Vikings. Evan Workman seeing his first minutes here for the Vikings. Hoping to make a physical impact. Out to David Shilp, who will drive down the baseline, up and around, but no good. 3 seconds left. They're going to put up a Hail Mary as he shoots, and off the mark. As the first half comes to an end, 35-23 in favor of the Pirates. Sports medicine for Parkway Athletics is provided by Mercy Sports Medicine. Whatever your sport, Mercy has the physicians, athletic trainers, and physical therapists to keep at the top of your game. Learn more at mercy.net/sportsmed. Thank you for joining us at Parkway North High School and on the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. We'll be back for second half action shortly. And we thank all of you again for joining us on the live stream. 35-23 in favor of the Pirates. Parkway North has made this close time and time again, but the Pattonville Pirates have put on a run. And the leading point scorer for Keyshawn Petty, 15 points for the Vikings. And Kellen Thames, the leading point scorer for Pattonville. We'll be back for second half action shortly. Thanks again for joining us on YouTube.
Small
shot star, straight to the bag. I'm the got me some gas, rolling up some cash. Yeah, I got me some. I ain't to yesterday, I'ma some. I'm bad, think she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this. Yes, I go. Big bands, I'm coming. 3-0, clipping my Nino. On my toes, Gucci Valentino. She on go, yo, for the team, cause you know, yo, want a winner. I just went back to my city, and you know they all f***ing with me. But it ain't safe with me. I'ma chase bands till they end me. Bad bitch, she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this. Yes, I go. Big bands, I'm coming straight. One bad bitch, she do what I say so. 2 big 40s and a big Draco. 3 more millions when you ask how my day go. Put up a phone, not a blueberry fango. One false move and we straight to the source. 2 small bands just to take you out real quick. 3 more, pull up off this. Yes, I go. Big bands, I'm coming straight.
At Maryville University, you'll find a place that challenges students academically, a place where students expand their worldview, a place that transforms and leads them towards the next phase of their life and career. At Maryville, all freshmen receive a free iPad. It's part of the Digital World program, connecting students to each other, their passion, and their world. For more information, go to maryville.edu.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey.
Blue Chip Pest Services has been protecting Parkway homes and families since 1959, and they're proud to support these great athletes here today. Visit stlbugs.com to learn how they can help protect your family too.
Time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your
Parkway North High School is proud to have Wagner Portrait Group as the official photographer of Parkway Athletics. From team and individual portraits to school and senior pictures, visit WagnerPortraitGroup.com to view all your student portrait memories.
I drive nuts on Swervo. Got the whip with the clutch and the turbo. Spend $6 on a fur coat. Swervo, 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 Swervo. My name's Swervo cause I be the G. Used to do shows for a G. Came from Toe Gas over East. I'ma spit 30 racks on a piece. G Swervo, I keep a me roll. Draco's under the Pico. Heard the police was looking for me though. But I'm on the PJ with Squeezo. Remember I was just living illegal. Now the kids look at me like a hero. Told them I was just like a once before. Now my count got some commas and zeros. We ain't living on welfare no more. I'm eating steak at the bistro. Foreign crew with a red hair. Let me pull on her hair while she and I'm for shot right where it go down. Young shiesty and low down. I'ma pull up and aim at your forehead. I took a foot shot with a 4-0 round. Yeah, you know I bounced back with that little shot. Yeah, if you ask me, it was a good shot. I'm from the 9, send a shot straight to the 5. Yeah, I'ma call it a hook shot. And when I ride, 40 right by my side, fly pitch it whip, get your hood shot. Find out where hang, slide with the game, around, get your whole hood shot. Swervo, 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 Swervo. Yo, wanna cause I'm Swervo. I drive nuts on Swervo. Got the whip with the clutch and the turbo. Spend $6 on a fur coat.
Looking for a quality college education at a great value, St. Louis Community College offers affordable education in Core 42 classes that are guaranteed to transfer to any public four-year college or university. Get started today at stlcc.edu.
Use E-fried bologna. Now I'm eating rigatoni. G-Wag with my homies. Might ride by my lonely. Tudo with my me, her, and my stick. She trans. We got limo 10.
And ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube as both teams have made their way back on the court from first half action. Leading point scorer for the Pattonville Pirates, Kellen Thames, and leading point scorer for the Vikings, Keyshawn Petty. Both of these players driving to the basketball, who very well today against their teams. Both teams playing good full court press, both teams having good defense, but the Pirates have pulled away 12-point lead as we head into the second half. The Pirates, 4-0 to start their season, are looking to stay undefeated, and Parkway North looking to stay above 500. Both teams got into much foul trouble. 17 total fouls committed between both teams in the first half. It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams can handle themselves down the stretch when they don't want to give away some free buckets. It'll be interesting to see both coaches' game plans as we head into the second half. The Pattonville Pirates coach, I assume, was hoping to be a little more ahead than even 12 points for his team, and they squandered a few leads that they had. And obviously the Parkway North Vikings looking to continue to make comebacks and continue to get some turnovers from these Pattonville Pirates, but the Pirates, incredibly athletic team with some amazing shooters. 35-23, second half action coming at you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for joining us at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. Second half action coming at you 35-23 in favor of the Pattonville Pirates.
You a bougie baby, but I love you, baby. Give you the world, baby. Pay $5 grand for a handbag, like Saint Laurent, baby. Damn, you love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my way. 30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. We got alcohol plus bad.
It'll be Parkway North basketball to start the second half. 12-point lead for the Pirates. Let's see what happens from both these teams after they come back from the locker rooms at halftime. David Schultz inbound and giving off to the leading point scorer, Keyshawn Petty of the afternoon. Another drive from Keyshawn that dishes out to Maceo James, who is on the board. Free from Maceo James. Maceo James, his 3 points will match his 3 fouls so far as he comes into the second half, making an instant impact back for his team. Elijah Carter gets it out. David Schultz trying to muster. Adi Kapitanovic, though, It'll be a foul. Foul on Adi Kapitanovic. His third. Tal Dean into the game for the Vikings. Adi Kapitanovic and Maceo James in early foul trouble with 3 as we just started the second half. 9-point lead for the Pirates as the Vikings have given it to single digits. Kellen Thames up, no good. Tal with a great box out. A nice pass to Keyshawn Petty, and they'll have the numbers as they head down. A nice move from Keyshawn Petty up at a block from Jonathan Cosby. Beautiful spin move from Keyshawn Petty, but Jonathan Cosby too big at the center position, and a beautiful block. Taldeen swings it to Michael Berry, who gives it back to Keyshawn Petty. Taldeen with a shot. Taldeen for 3! And Taldeen gets on the board as well. Maceo James and Taldeen making it 6 points for the Vikings and leading them to just a 6-point deficit now. Nice move as the Pirates stop and shoot from Levi, but no good. David Schilp will take over. And a steal from Kellen Thames. Kellen Thames finds Levi Banks, who drives and pushes it out to Kellen Thames again. Gets his own rebound, but cannot handle the putback. And Keyshawn Petty Maceo James with the offensive rebound. Up and no good. They're fighting for it on their own team, but another block from Jonathan Cosby as the Pirates take control. Elijah Carter with a nice move and gets it up, but no good. But no putbacks seem to be falling for the Pirates, and they'll reset. Kellen Thames up and no good, hitting the back of the rim. Michael Berry will take over. Down 6 points are the Vikings, making a great run here with a couple three-pointers to get them back in this game. Michael Berry goes for the layup, but no good. Pirates looking for their first points of the half, and a block from David Schilp. Another putback that does not fall, and Taldeen will give it to Keyshawn Petty, and it'll be back to the races. He drives again and in. Keyshawn Petty for 2. Another drive to the hoop from Keyshawn Petty. He might be one of the smallest guys on the floor, but he's playing huge. Keyshawn Petty again driving to Elijah Carter, and in. Keyshawn Petty for 2. Timeout, Pattonville Pirates. An amazing turnaround here as the Parkway North Vikings go on an incredible 10-point run. A 10-0 run here to start the second half for the Parkway North Vikings. Down only by 2 now against the Pattonville Pirates. A huge catalyst to start this was the amazing three-point shooting from Maceo James and Taldeen back-to-back to give them a cushion, and then an amazing drive to the basket twice in a row from Keyshawn Petty. It's going to be a tight one, folks. Sports medicine for Parkway Athletics is provided by Mercy Sports Medicine. Whatever your sport, Mercy has the physicians, athletic trainers, and physical therapists to keep you at the top of your game. Learn more at mercy.net/sportsmed. 35-33 in favor of the Pirates. A 10-0 run for the Vikings here to start the second half. 4:30 left to play in the third quarter. Parkway North Vikings looking to keep this momentum going against this Pirates team who cannot seem to score on the putbacks. On their offensive rebounds, they are dominating the Vikings on the offensive side for rebounds, but they cannot put away. their baskets. Keelan Mitchell into the game for the Vikings. Hopefully add some size on the offensive side of the Pirates. Up and no good again. The putback no good again for the Pirates as their woes continue. A dish from Keyshawn Petty. This could put him in the lead. Off the mark, but Keelan Mitchell is there for the rebound, but just off the mark too. A nice drive from Levi Banks, but an offensive foul. Foul on Levi Banks. Levi Banks' second foul. As David Shilp takes the charge, and now Parkway North has possession, looking to put a tie in. A nice pass from Keelan Mitchell to Taladine, but no good. Taladine fighting hard, but Kellen Thames ends up with it. Wide open, Nino Lee who puts it in. Nino Lee for two. Keyshawn Petty will convert it quickly down the other side. Pirates back up by 4. Keelan Mitchell misses the pass, and Nino again. Nino Lee for 2. And that'll put them back up by 6 as the Pirates looking to make a run here themselves. Vikings need a reset. After a 10-0, it's now a 6-0 run. Keelan Mitchell with a nice push-off, but up and in! Keelan Mitchell for 2. Timeout, Parkway North.
The Parkway School District would like to thank our gold level partners, Chesterfield Valley Dental, Daily Smokehouse, Nothing Bundt Cakes, and Setley Jewelers for all their support.
Back and forth this game continues, folks, and we have a lot of basketball to play. Over 11 minutes left to play in this game. 39-35. Both teams only with 1 foul so far, which is going to be good for both of them as they're playing a little more conservative on the aggression. Vikings head out to the court first. It's all about the Pirates. Here we go, 39-35, folks, in favor of the Pirates. Justin Coleman into the game for Pattonville.
Instead of 22.
Free ball off the mark, but good for
Elijah Carter for 2.
a nice cut from Sir Lewis, up and no good. Levi Banks with another three-point shot and in. Levi Banks for 3. And that'll be a 9-point lead for the Pirates. Back to what they started with at the beginning of the game. That's cut from Keyshawn as the full court press continues for the Pirates. Levi Banks playing great defense for the Pirates against leading points scorer Keyshawn Petty. Keelan Mitchell with a nice pass across the court to Taladine off the mark. Keelan Mitchell with the rebound. How about Keyshawn Petty? Keyshawn Petty for 3. Keyshawn Petty with 22 points in this game. The leading point scorer for both teams. And putting this Viking team on his back. Pirates still in the lead though by 6. And a steal from Keyshawn Petty. He'll head down the other side, straight to the hoop, and a huge block from Elijah Carter. Up to Nino Lee. Keelan Mitchell getting too physical there on the foul.
Foul on Keelan Mitchell. Nino Lee to head to the line. First basket good from Nino Lee. Mike Irving into the game for the Pirates. Michael Berry into the game for the Vikings.
Nino Lee to shoot his second shot, up by 7 are the Pirates. make that up by 8 as the second one is good as well from Nino Lee. A nice move from Keyshawn Petty to get through out to Adi Kapitanovic, who's at the three-point line. Three ball good from Adi Kapitanovic. Adi Kapitanovic was a huge three-point shot. Vikings only down by 5 now as they go for their full court press. Mike Irving with a nice pass, but Keyshawn Petty with a steal again. Going down the court, it'll be on the floor. Foul on Mike Irving of the Pirates. Keyshawn Petty with another steal today, the leading steal per game average for the Vikings this season. Keelan Mitchell with a spin move and a block from Justin Coleman. Kellen Thames out to Nino Lee. Nino Lee for 3. Pirates up by 8 with 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter as Keyshawn Petty picks up his dribble and Nino Lee with a nice steal. Nino Lee for 2. And that'll make it up by 10. One too many steps for Keyshawn Petty. And that'll be a walk. Sub in for Keyshawn Petty. Maceo James into the game for the Vikings. Keyshawn Petty exhausted for his team. Leading point scorer in this game as the Pirates will look to take the last shot, up by 10. In the corners, Keelan Mitchell. There's a timeout first for the Pirates.
Timeout, Pattonville. 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Up by 10 of the Pirates, 51-41. The Parkway School District is proud to have exclusive partnerships with Adidas and Pepsi-Cola. Associations with these outstanding companies will assist the Parkway School District in their vision to be the best school district in the state of Missouri.
As always, I'd like to give a shout out to our Parkway Varsity cheerleaders for being here in all the home team games, watching up and cheering on our boys and girls varsity basketball teams.
51-41 in favor of the Pirates with 6.6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The big Pirate basketball.
Mike Irving to inbound. No time taken off. It's Keelan Mitchell with a nice block. Nino Lee with a long 3 to end it. No good. It's Keelan Mitchell. Oh, and Nino Lee with a block on the Maceo James's. Hevel.
51-41. Score after the third quarter in favor of the Pattonville Pirates. Give it over here, Parkway North Viking cheerleaders.
And the Vikings, after getting so close, 2 points away from tying up this basketball game, Pattonville Pirates go on a run and now are up by 10. They started up by 12 in the first half, or the second half, so it'll be interesting to see what the same game plan should be for the Vikings coming out into this fourth quarter. Keyshawn Petty had to exit in the third quarter due to exhaustion, putting this team on his back and ready to keep them in this game. Over 20 points for Keyshawn Petty so far in this game. Nino Lee and Kellen Thames, the leading point scorers for Pattonville. 30 points combined for them. Nino Lee having a fantastic second half here already for the Pattonville Pirates. It'll be Pirate basketball here. Levi Banks to handle point guard duties for the Pirates, and here we go. A turnover for the Pirates. David Shilp up to Keyshawn Petty, out to Tal Dean, swings it to Michael Berry. Driving is Michael Berry, up and no good, no foul called on the play. Nice move from Kellen Thames, up. And another offensive foul against the Pirates. Maceo James getting the charge. Foul on Kellen Thames, his third. David Shilp driving on Jonathan Cosby, up and no good. Kellen Thames comes down with the rebound, pushes it up to Levi Banks, who will now take control. Back to Kellen Thames. Kellen Thames from three, no good. Tal Dean comes down with the rebound. 2-on-1 here as Michael Berry will take it all the way to the rack, but Elijah Carter with another block. Speaking of Elijah Carter, puts it up, but no good. Out of bounds on the Pirates. Nino Lee into the game for Pattonville. Keelan Mitchell into the game for the Vikings. No points scored so far from either team in a minute and a half here in the fourth quarter. Travel on Michael Berry. It'll be Pattonville Pirates basketball. Knocked out by Maceo James, and Keelan Mitchell comes up with it. Michael Berry from three-point range, his first three-pointer attempt tonight off the mark. Elijah Carter having a fantastic game, puts it in. Elijah Carter for three. Elijah Carter having an incredible game, now in double digits for Pattonville. Michael Berry driving, dishing out to Keelan Mitchell, the freshman. No good, off the mark. And it'll be Pirate basketball. Mike Irving into the game for the Pirates. Tal Dean into the game for the Vikings. Timeout, Parkway North.
The Missouri State High School Activity Association promotes the value of participation, sportsmanship, team play, and personal excellence to develop citizens who make positive contributions to their community and support the democratic principles of our state and nation.
Biggest lead of the second half so far for Pattonville Pirates. 13-point lead over the Vikings. Vikings need to put together a run like they have done multiple time and time again so far this game. Coach Vincent get this team ready to go as we head to the fourth quarter. 5:57 left to play in the fourth quarter.
54-41 in favor of the Pattonville Pirates with 5:57 left to play in the game.
Mike Irving to inbound for the Pirates. Levi Banks off the mark. Nino Lee with a nice offensive rebound and a steal from Jonathan Cosby. And they'll reset. Pattonville moving the ball well. Jonathan Cosby back out to Levi Banks. Levi Banks will shoot the left-handed three-pointer off the mark again. Elijah Carter all over the place. Foul called on the play. Foul on Maceo James, his fourth. Elijah Carter to shoot. Basket was good. Largest lead of the night for the Pirates at 15, which happens to be Elijah's number. Who is shooting? Basket off the mark for Elijah Carter. Adi Kapitanovic with the rebound. Keyshawn Petty to get his team going. Foul on Jonathan Cosby here. A foul on Jonathan Cosby. The fourth foul on the Pirates. Taldine driving, dishes out and out of bounds off the block from Levi Banks. David Schilt inbound for the Vikings. Way out to Maceo James on the other side of the court, trying to get around Nino Lee. Driving to the hoop is Maceo James. A block from Jonathan Cosby from behind. Looked like all ball indeed, but Pirates turn it over on the bounce pass. Too quick for Nino Lee. Eric McDaniels into the game for the Vikings. Maceo James with 4 fouls, getting removed from the game, assuming he'll come back into the game to end it. A foul called on the play as Adi Kapitanovic with a little roll of his ankle, but comes up fine. Foul on Levi Banks. That's Levi's 3rd foul of the evening. Adi Kapitanovic gets the basketball. Now driving to the hoop, but a dish out to Taldine and a block from Levi Banks. Timeout, Parkway North. The broadcasting rights to this game are provided by Parkway School District, exclusively to Kelly Sports Properties. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or dissemination of the description of this game is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Kelly Sports Properties and the Parkway School District. No change in the score from last we talked. 56-41, a 15-point lead for the Pirates. Both teams with only 1 timeout left in the game. Pattonville at 5 fouls. Vikings only with 3. 4:22 left to play in the game.
I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Juju on that, juju on that, juju on that beat. Now slide, chop, hit don't for no stop. Hey.
Keyshawn Petty to try the inbound again as Pattonville doing a great job of keeping them at bay on the inbound plays. A quick pass to Adi Kapitanovic. A cut from Taldine. Gets tied up in the middle. Pattonville really keeping a lockdown on Keyshawn Petty. Off of Taldine, it'll be Pirate basketball. Kellen Thames into the game for Pattonville. Nino Lee passing off to Levi Banks. Nino Lee with a nice shot and a foul on the play from the three-point line. That'll be 3 shots. Foul on Eric McDaniels. Nino Lee to shoot 3. And sit tight, folks. We'll be here for a while. Nino Lee will be at the line for 3 shots off the foul on Eric McDaniels. First one is good from Nino Lee. Every free throw that Nino makes from here on out for these 3 will be the largest lead for the Pirates this evening. Another free throw made from Nino Lee. 17-point lead for Pattonville. Dallas Parker into the game for the Vikings. With Eric McDaniels and Maceo James in foul trouble, they'll both be removed. Dallas Parker getting more playing time here today. All 3 good from Nino Lee. Elijah Carter putting on great full court press by himself. Required North to knock it out again. Foul on Elijah Carter. His 3rd. Point lead for the Pirates. Vikings need something going quick as they have not scored in the 4th quarter until now. Adi Kapitanovic for 3. First points of the 4th quarter for the Vikings came 5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Adi Kapitanovic breaking the drought. 59-44 now, only a 15-point lead for the Pirates. Kellen Thames will hold it back out. Three ball off the mark from Nino Lee. And Adi Kapitanovic taking it all the way down, and a foul called on the play. Foul on Levi Banks. The Vikings will be in the bonus. Justin Coleman enters the game for the Pirates. Maceo James in for the Vikings. Adi Kapitanovic will head to the line for the 1-and-1. Keelan Mitchell also in the game for the Vikings. That is the 7th foul of the Pirates. Adi Kapitanovic can take advantage of some free buckets here with no time off the clock. First basket good from Adi Kapitanovic. Both good from Adi Kapitanovic. Huge free throws there from Adi Kapitanovic as he puts it in a 13-point lead with no time off the clock. And Maceo James to Keyshawn Petty, who puts it up, and a foul is called. It'll be 2 shots for Keyshawn Petty. Foul on Elijah Carter, his 4th. A big turnover in full court press for the Vikings as Keyshawn Petty will head to the line, get a breather himself. First basket good from Keyshawn Petty. Second basket off the mark. Maceo James doing a fantastic job coming into this game and puts it up again as Keyshawn Petty. Maceo James with another offensive rebound. Out to Adi Kapitanovic. 3-ball good from Adi Kapitanovic. And what a sequence that was for the Vikings. Maceo James fighting hard every time he comes into these games. Every time he comes into this game. And a little drama over here. Jonathan Cosby into the game for the Pirates. Kellen Thames driving, but knocked away from Maceo James, who is having an incredible half defensively. Adi Kapitanovic with a rebound, but loses the basketball off his knee, and Pirates will take it. Adi Kapitanovic, one too many dribbles there, but Pirates will reset. It is a 9-point game, folks. Parkway North has done a fantastic job. Keyshawn Petty trying to get there, but Levi Banks getting to the basketball. All the pressure is on the Vikings here as Kellen Thames drives. Kellen Thames for two. Kellen Thames driving, 11-point lead now as they put it back in double digits. Seems like both these teams just go on run after run. Adi Kapitanovic driving to Tal Dean, who puts it up for three. No good. And a foul is called. Foul on Keelan Mitchell. Foul on Maceo James. That'll be his fifth foul. Pattonville Pirates now in the bonus. Michael Berry enters the game for the Vikings. And that'll be a huge loss as Maceo James provided a spark that the Vikings needed to get back in this ball game. You can tell he did not want that foul. Kellen Thames to shoot the 1-1. First basket is good from Kellen Thames, extending the lead to now 12 for the Pirates. Both good from Kellen Thames. 1 minute left to play in the game. Pirates up by 13. Both teams in the bonus. Pattonville, no reason to foul here, but a travel call on Michael Berry, his second violation so far this game. Nino Lee takes over for Pattonville, hands it off to Levi Banks. And a foul on Keyshawn Petty. Foul on Keyshawn Petty. Nino Lee to shoot the 1-1. First basket good from Nino Lee. Evan Workman, Eric McDaniels, and a host of Vikings into the game for Parkway North. And Parkway North brings out their bench. Game is over in their minds of both coaches as all the Pirates now come into the game as well from the bench. This will turn into great practice here for the deep bench. Some even JV players on the court right now getting some taste of varsity. You always love to see that for these folks. Young guys, these are going to be the future of both these programs. Always fun to see. And a foul is called. Foul number 13, Austin Prater. Donovan Sawyer to shoot. Pirates up by 15, 28 seconds left to play. First shot in the varsity game so far this year from Donovan Sawyer at home, off the mark. And it'll be Pirate basketball. Jaden Essex for two. Under 10 seconds now. Evan Workman takes the basketball out of bounds. Foul on the play, excuse me. Foul on Umar Bari. Evan Workman to shoot. That'll be the double bonus. Evan Workman, the senior, will get 2 shots. First basket good from Evan Workman. Second shot in the double bonus. Both good from Evan Workman. Evan Workman cuts it to 15 points, and that'll do it, folks. 67-52 in favor of the Pattonville Pirates. Pattonville Pirates go to 5-0 on this season, remain undefeated. And the Parkway North Vikings fall to 500 at 5-5. Thank you for joining us here at Parkway North High School and on the live stream at PNH Varsity Sports on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thanks again for joining us.